on, y'all? I'm back. Brother Doug here. Before I move on with this review, I know a lot of y'all been tweeting me, Facebooking me, emailing me. Brother Doug, where you at? Where you at? Well, if you guys been following me on Twitter, you know that I've been, just taking a little break, just cooling off, focusing on another little side project, which I'll get to at the end of the year and explain and, announce it with y'all. But yeah, I just been laying low. I have been seeing most of the summer movies. The last movie I reviewed was Spider-Man 2, but I've seen Godzilla. It was okay. I've seen X-Men Days of Future Past. Definitely blew my expectations. I thought it was going to suck. It turned up to be one of the best summer movies so far until next week when Dawn of the Apes comes out. Let's see, what else did I see? I saw 22 Jump Street. That was funny as shit. So I'm here to tell y'all, no, I'm not going on. I don't know who the fuck started that rumor saying that I'm quitting blogging. No, I'm not quitting blogging. I'm just taking a damn break. So yeah, without further ado, let's move on with this review. So first and foremost, as I say on these Transformer-themed videos, I'm not really a big Transformers fan. I keep telling y'all my older brother, he's a big... because he grew up in the 80s. He was born in the 80s. Transformers, G.I. Joe, Ninja Turtles, the whole nine. I'm just an average, I guess you could say, a bandwagon. I just hop on, Ninja Turtles. I know hearing Ninja Turtles, the mythology about it and whatnot, but I'm not as big as he is, as according to his fandom. But I enjoyed the Transformers series. I haven't really watched the cartoons like that. I remember the Beast Wars cartoon came on UPN. I remember the Optimus Primal and Rat Trap. But with this particular movie, I was kind of expecting it to suck. I go in, saying, fuck Michael Bay, fuck this movie, but definitely blew my expectations too, just like X-Men. Alright, so let's get on, man. So, I definitely love the new direction, the new cast. Michael Bay, oh wow, am I going to utter these words? Good job. There were no stereotypical jokes. It was all clean fun. What do you expect in a summer action blockbuster? Definitely love Mark Wahlberg. Marky Mark, he puts it down in any movie he's in, kind of like Denzel, ironically, Two Guns. This new girl, Nicola Petz, as we all know her from that piece of shit movie, which will not be named. She played Katara in that piece of shit movie that will not be named. She was pretty good in this movie. She's my little brother's age. People talking about she's jailbait. Like, I did some little research. Like always, oh, she was born '94, so that means she turned 20 this year. Yeah, okay. So she's not jailbait, but I still mess with her though. Jack Rayner, the boyfriend, he was cool. The whole cast was cool. Kelsey Grammer, Stanley Tucci, even the little Asian girl from the Forbidden Kingdom. I can't. Ling Fing Bing Bing or something like that. I'm not I'm not being racist. That's her name, Ling Bing Fing Fing, or Miss Thing Thing, something. But she was pretty cool. Let's talk about the Autobots. The Autobots are pretty cool. Optimus and Bumblebee got new upgrades. But of course I love Bumblebee. Bumblebee's one of my favorites. But I love the new one, the one voiced by John Goodman, Hound, with the belly and the mechanical beard. He was pretty dope. I'm like a ballerina with guns. He was dope. Let's talk about the visuals. ILM, the visual effects. If you guys don't know who ILM is, it's a company, a visual effects company founded by George Lucas. It's called Industrial Light and Magic. They basically do the visual effects for like Pirates of the Caribbean, Star Wars, Transformers, as you know, the whole nine. They do a good job. Like, the tone and how realistic and rendered the Transformers look. However, what's his name? Brains, the Wheelie's little sidekick. And where was Wheelie in this movie? So, yeah, one scene when they had like a up close and personal shot, like a close up of him, you could definitely tell it looked sort of, I don't know, I want to say cheap. Like I'm playing a PS2 game. Those kind of graphics, like, man, like, are you serious? Like, this is a $210 million budget movie, and he looks like a PS2 graphic? Come on, man. As I indicated in the beginning of the video, this is a spoiler-filled video. On the beginning, with the dinosaurs and the prologue about how the dinosaurs really extinct, I wondered, did ILM recycle some of the dinosaurs from Jurassic Park and then bring them onto here? I mean, I'm not saying that's a bad thing. You know why I love this movie, y'all? Because it had no damn connection to that fucking Allspark. So it had all the previous trilogy, Allspark, Allspark, Allspark. Like, come on, man. That's something original, a new MacGuffin. MacGuffin in the film world is a device or a little trigger that moves the story forward. But this one, it was about the seed. Speaking of the visuals, since we're on that subject, Lockdown Ship was just, man, if I had to describe Lockdown Ship, it'd be one word. Amazing. Also, you know what was really awesome for the fans, and even I know a few things about the Transformers cartoon and whatnot. It was cool to have Frank Welker voice Galvatron. You know, he voiced Megatron in the old cartoon series, and you know, Megatron winds up becoming Galvatron. So I always wanted to know that, like on the previous trilogy, like how come they brought back Peter Cullen, who plays voice Optimus Prime in the cartoons and in the movies? I was like, how can they bring him back? But they don't, you know, retrieve Frank Welker. They brought him back, but he was playing different characters. Like, how come you can't have the man play his original characters like Peter Cullen did? But now I guess Michael Bay's been seeing fan reaction and said, okay, fuck it. Or maybe because Hugo Weaving, who voiced Megatron in the trilogy, was talking shit about Michael Bay. Either story, either way, you know, we still got what we wanted. Frank Welker voicing his original character. All right, some of the cons about the movie. One, the major one, it was just too long, man. But each scene definitely kept moving, but it just felt, my legs were getting numb. They still numb. I don't even know why I'm not sitting down. I'm standing up. Like, come on, man. Like, we get it. You know, there were some scenes that could have been cut, like when Tessa and her boyfriend were, you know, stealing from the stores and stuff. Like, when the boyfriend was looking through binoculars with his sunglasses and the security guard walked by. Like, the security's an idiot, because I would have been suspect, like, hey, what you doing, bro? Let me check your bag. But that's just me, you know. The Dinobots are pretty awesome, but too bad they only showed up in, you know, the climax of the movie. Like, come on, man. They could have had more screen time. You could have introduced them when you guys broke in the ship. Like, you know, when they were breaking out Optimus, y'all could have broke them out too, and then convinced, and then had the scene in the previews where Optimus had to fight for their trust and whatnot, and there I go rambling. I didn't really like T.J. Miller's character, Lucas, you know, so I guess it was a good thing he died. But T.J. Miller's awesome, but I just didn't like his character. Right, so overall, this movie gets a 4 out of 5. Just because the movie was too long and it had a lot of little flaws, but other than that, definitely a new different story. The Autobots look cool, the acting was good, the directing was good, the visuals are good, everything was good. Except the length of the movie, the time length. Other than that, if y'all seen Transformers, if you're a Transformers fan, let me know in the comments below. Make sure you like the video, share the video, subscribe. Tell me what other movies you're going to see this summer. And like always, deuces.